All right, guys, what is up? Today we are going over the Kensui Fitness Adjusta Mace. It's a good little swinging guy. So, the Adjusta Mace. I'm going to take these plates off. Awesome. Don't do that. It chips it. So this is the Kensui Adjusta Mace. It is kind of your cheapest buy-in unless you're putting galvanized steel together for yours, which I kind of recommend over this, full disclosure. It is basically just a piece of wood that they've lathed down, and then they do have a nice little catch piece here with some rubber to stop you from banging plates there. It works really well. It's 70 bucks. Sometimes it's on sale for like 50 or 60. It gets the jobs done. If you're wanting to get into maces, you just don't really know if you're going to like it or not, it is a good place to start. If you're unfamiliar with maces, we got some B-roll footage here swinging. Things that I like about it. The price point is great. The wood grip actually takes chalk extremely well. I was a little concerned about that when I ordered it, but it actually takes chalk really well. Handle width is about 1.5 inches, and then where you can actually hold your plates is 1.9 or 50 millimeters is what it actually is. So that's the good of it. The good of it is that affordability. It takes chalk pretty well. It gets the job done. It is a basic no muss, no fuss. Things I don't love about it. One, it's wood. So if something bangs into it like a plate, it chips, like I just did there on video for y'all to see, which is awesome. So that's a little annoying. There have been some reviews where some knots and things are in it, and it will actually break. I've only heard 2 reviews of that happening. Kensui always sent them out another one, but that's not super ideal. Additionally, this is a personal preference. I really like a 1.25 inch handle rather than a 1.5 inch handle. I like doing these heavy, and I don't like the grip being the limiting factor. And even with the 1.25 grip handle width, you're still going to have grip as your main limiting factor on what weight you can do. It is a little short, and this is my other gripe about it. This is probably my biggest gripe about it. It's only 40 inches, which is okay. If you're shorter, you may love it. But if you're about 6 foot tall, it's just going to be hitting a little high. A lot of adjustable maces, you add plates to the end, so a shorter mace is fine because it gets longer anyway. And you basically want the mace to be swinging where the weights are kind of past your butt so you don't hit it, right? And with a style like this, which I like this style personally, this normal plate loadable sleeve, the plates get higher and higher and higher and higher, so your lever gets shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter, and it takes it just a little too high. I think if they could do like a 42 or a 44 inch, like some of the other ones that we're going to review here, I think you'd see a better product. That wouldn't add much to the cost. But overall impressions and reactions to this, good price, good place to start. If you like mace swinging, just buy something a little pricier though. There's tons of options out there. We'll be reviewing all of them. Once I get all the reviews done, we'll do a big roundup of everybody's and see which ones I like the best. You can get a link to this in the bio. I'll also link up the other maces that I have, including the one that I sell. The spoiler alert is pretty good, but definitely more pricey than this. Their shipping is about 10 bucks. So if you hop on there, you can get this into your hands for about 80 bucks retail, but they run sales all the time. I wouldn't buy it unless it's on sale. Then it's to your door for less than $70. Not a bad deal at all. Additional note, the Kensui, basically any of the wooden ones, any of the ones that are plate loadable with a sleeve on them, the wooden ones I've tested specifically, the collar will slip a little once you get going heavy. I've had the Kensui up to 66 pounds-ish and could definitely feel some slop happening on the collar they provided. They may just be a cheaper collar, which is fine. And they recommend you doubling up on it. The other thing I would recommend is the Rogue HG 2.0 collars. They fit on axle bars. They got a little thicker rubber, And as a result, they don't slip if you're swinging heavy. So if you're swinging under 40 pounds, I wouldn't sweat it. You're swinging anything over 40, you're either going to want to double collar it, or you're going to want to use something a little beefier like an axle collar, or the Rogue HG 2.0 is my personal favorite.